This morning, set to soar, we are watching gas prices and when a big Midwest refinery will reopen.
A call for action over life insurance, how much you should have, who should be providing it to you, and what we all need to know about end-of-life planning.
And I'm watching the sunrise on this beautiful Tuesday morning. We have your full first storm forecast coming up.
Beautiful, beautiful sunrise for your Tuesday, everybody. Good morning. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now this morning. I'm Leah Lynchide.
And I'm Chris Stanford. Just a couple of days to go before school returns and all those students head back. It's like we're just holding on to these last couple of days of summer break.
I can't decide if this is good weather to send kids back to or bad weather. I'd much rather be outside than in class.
Well, I mean, it could be worse.
Could be worse.
I remember several first days of school where you had severe thunderstorms in the morning trying to go out to the bus stop or anything, at least for me, growing up. So I'd take this. This is not too bad. A beautiful sunrise getting ready to occur right here across parts of southern Wisconsin. You are going to see that blue sky pretty much all day long. Temperatures right now are still at 63. Winds out of the west at 3 miles per hour, and our dew point is into the mid-50s. This is high-resolution radar. All morning long, if you've been watching, we've seen a little bit of radar feedback. That's what most of these green spots that you're seeing are, but we're actually completely clear. I mean, you just saw the picture of how things look out there. So another clean sweep coming in across the Madison Metro. That will be the theme as we go throughout the rest of your day today. Temperatures are going to warm up to the mid-70s by lunch. We will top out into the upper 70s this afternoon. You do keep that sunshine around all day. Even at dinner time, a lot of our temperatures hang out into the low 70s. Now, that being said, we're moving into a pattern that'll likely be drier than normal, at least through the middle of the month. Could also be warmer than normal. We'll have that extended forecast coming up.
Okay, Chris Reese, thank you very much. You have a chance to be part of a major overhaul of one of Madison's public parks starting tonight.
Our Shane Hogan is here now with how you can get involved to talk about the future of Rindall Park. Good morning, Shane.
Hey, good morning, Chris. Yeah, Rindall Park, formerly known as the location of Madison's homeless encampment, that's since been removed as the city moves forward with a new master plan for the public space. The update process will take a look at existing park uses and amenities and identify future improvements. The master plan will also include a new Imagination Center on site for the Madison Public Library. Construction on that will begin in the winter of 2023, so that's coming up. Rindall Park consists of close to 91 acres of land up for improvement under this new plan. So how can you get involved? Well, there's a public meeting happening tonight from 5:30 to 7 at the East Madison Community Center's multi-purpose room. There was a public survey also that was open to the public for feedback. The information gathered from that survey will be discussed at the meeting tonight. So a chance for the public to get involved, and worth noting, the city says the updated master plan is closer to a concept plan than an actual set of design development drawings. So nothing set in stone yet, but first step happening tonight.
All right, Shane Hogan, here's your chance to get involved. Thank you, Shane. Around the Midwest this morning, many fear the rise of gas prices as the largest refinery in the area remains offline after a fire last week.
This is a real concern for Wisconsin specifically. Governor Evers' office says their talks with BP indicate the refinery will be partly back to work by Friday. For now, the feds have waived some rules for Wisconsin and 3 other impacted states. Those allow the cheaper winter mix to be sold early. They also ditched time limits for truckers to get gas to the area. BP Whiting in Indiana supplies more than a quarter of Wisconsin's gasoline. Price hikes are expected to start. They'll be small at first. How big they get depends on how soon the refinery can come back online.
Doesn't, we could be talking about more disruptions and more impact to price. But how much impact to price really depends on the duration of the downtime.
For now, Governor Evers says you shouldn't panic buy, even if you absolutely need the gas. Just take your time here. We have a Q&A up right now to help you out. That's over on channel3000.com.
Around the state this morning in Monroe County, the trial against 38-year-old Thomas Apstetter has begun after he allegedly used an axe to kill his grandfather and severely wound 2 others. This happened in Sparta last year. In the first day of the trial yesterday, the defense did not deny that Apstetter wielded an axe and took his grandfather's life. Last June, Apstetter shot himself in the neck and attacked people with the axe. He faces many charges, including 1 count of first-degree intentional homicide and 2 counts of attempted first-degree intentional homicide.
Continuing coverage now, a federal judge indicating she's open to appointing a so-called special master, a neutral party to examine materials seized from former President Trump's Florida estate. Investigators reviewing the evidence seized there earlier this month say they did find a number of documents that could be covered by attorney-client privilege. Sources with the Trump legal team say that helps them make that case for an outside attorney to be appointed to review those documents.
To try and get the judge involved, get a third-party special master involved to slow this down, to put a monkey wrench in the DOJ's investigation.
Today, the Justice Department has a deadline to respond to Trump's request for that special master. Then Thursday, a Florida federal judge is set to hold a hearing on the matter.
A member of the Proud Boys who nearly came face-to-face with Senator Chuck Schumer during the U.S. Capitol riots will spend the next several years in prison. Yesterday, a judge sentenced Joshua Pruitt to 4 years and 7 months behind bars. Prosecutors say he was one of the first to enter several areas of the Capitol during the attack.
It is 5:05 now. A call for action from a local mother might have you thinking this morning about what your own family needs to make sure your loved ones are taken care of in case of an unexpected death. We share some advice that all of us should consider.
Great kid.
Audrey DiMaggio Fiore
This was him playing baseball.
describes her son Nicholas.
Played football in high school, went to lacrosse first semester, was prom king.
As a light in her life,
The poem is light.
even after his untimely death.
Light is so beautiful, shining in my eyes.
At age 26, she feels him close, sometimes in a sunrise,
Trying to break through the pale white clouds.
often in the verses of his own work.
It reminds me of when the earth was made, or when everything will slowly fade. And I feel like Nick has really given us a lot of signs that he's okay.
She counts on those signs to get her through the new challenges since he's been gone.
When it came time, I went in after Nick passed away and I said, Nick Fiore was an employee here.
The latest life insurance collection.
It looks like he has life insurance.
Nick worked at OSI Manufacturing in Fort Atkinson for more than a year before he died. Paperwork from the company appears to confirm he should have a life insurance benefit.
This is something that I happened to find at Nick's apartment when he passed away, but it does say, in an effort to make your benefit program more comprehensive and responsive to your needs, your employer is providing this insurance to you at no cost.
But here's what OSI told Audrey.
If he's in the union, he does not have insurance through OSI. If he's not in the union, he does have insurance.
We talked to representatives for the United Food and Commercial Workers Local 1473. They told us every employee at OSI is in the union, except for managers, meaning every employee is required to pay for their life insurance benefit. The cost? 4 cents a paycheck. It's just a matter of knowing you need to sign up. Audrey says Nick probably didn't.
I think that there are many young people that go into the work world and they don't always know what questions to ask.
We reached out to Dan Shinnick with Better Life Insurance about just how important the benefit is.
If you just ask yourself the question if somebody would be put at a financial disadvantage if you die, do you have children? Do you have a mortgage to pay, another loan to pay off? If the answer to those questions are yes, then you probably need life insurance.
Your company probably offers some help. You just need to ask about it. But you also likely need more. Most businesses offer 1 or 2 times your salary, but most experts will tell you you need 10 times. What's more, if you lose or leave your job, you don't take that benefit with you.
Make sure that you have some permanent coverage, because when you leave your employer, most likely your insurance will end.
So can you afford it? Chances are yes, especially the younger you are.
If you're a 35-year-old male, you could get $500,000 of coverage for $20 a month.
But where to begin? Shinnick suggests lifehappens.org, a nonprofit website to help enlighten you on a topic that can be tough to consider.
You want to have some period of time where your family doesn't have to worry about its finances as it adjusts to you not being there anymore.
Don't let dark give you a fright.
It's been about 6 months since Nick passed.
Because deep down inside, you know there is light.
And Audrey is still looking for his signs.
I just said to Nick, I need you to give me a sign. Show me a shooting star. And he said within minutes there was a shooting star.
She's talking to us today because she wants to keep his light alive and perhaps shine a light on what others need to know when it comes to end-of-life conversations.
It's about the principle, and it's about if I can change this for other people down the road, that would be great.
Our thanks to Audrey and her entire family, really, for sharing their story with us here. There are some positive family updates for Nick's family. His union confirms they're providing a separate $4,000 accidental death benefit. The union also says it's working with OSI Manufacturing to make sure union benefits are communicated clearly and effectively to all of its members.
Well, last thing a mother should have to worry about in a situation like this, having to go through all this mess.
She's a true warrior. Because for her, it's the principle of the thing. They don't necessarily need the money. It was a small benefit, but she wants to make sure that all of Nick's colleagues at that manufacturing plant know what their rights are, know that they have to sign this paperwork to get this benefit.
Yeah, and it's important information, something for us all to consider.
I'm certainly thinking it.
It's got me thinking this morning, too.
Absolutely.
Coming up, Badger football nearly back. We're going to hear how some of the players are feeling.
And the Brewers trying to keep their playoff chances alive. We're going to tell you where they stand this morning after the break.
Family-owned Brothers Maine is celebrating Labor Day with special deals on Whirlpool kitchen and laundry appliances. With our low price guarantee and free delivery, you can kick back and relax. We've got it covered. Feel like family. Brothers Maine.
I worked really hard to save for retirement, worked all the hours I could, whatever it took. But Ron Johnson thinks we should consider raising the retirement age for Social Security and Medicare. That's a terrible idea. And he voted over and over again to weaken and cut Medicare, driving up our costs. Ron Johnson even wanted to privatize Social Security, calling it a legal Ponzi scheme. Tell Ron Johnson to strengthen Medicare.
Summer is ending, but the savings are endless at Bob's Discount Furniture. And this Labor Day weekend, we're having a summer send-off celebration at all Bob's locations near you and all 164 stores coast to coast, with 16 new stores this year alone. So come celebrate with my new 60-month financing option. Incredible values on living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, mattresses, and more. And entertainment and yummy treats for the kiddos. It's gonna be great! Great indeed, Balloon Bob. So come celebrate Bob's coast-to-coast growth. The sun never sets on savings with Bob's Discount.
Here at Precision, we are veteran-owned, and we take pride in servicing not only our community, but serving our country as well. No job is too big and no job is too small. Here at Precision, we'll fix them all.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
What can Sono Bello do for you? How about a new shape?
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
New confidence.
I can see a huge difference. Look at this.
New you.
I can wear a little black dress. I feel sexy.
With Sono Bello, you can permanently remove stubborn fat in just one visit. Don't wait. The results I've seen achieved are truly outstanding.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation with Sono Bello, America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist, and find out how you can get $250 off. Sono Bello uses Tri-Sculpt micro-laser liposuction to remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently for incredible transformations in just one visit.
I have one big regret. I didn't go sooner.
Call 1-888-622-8360 or go to sonobello.com.
For your most brilliant smile, Crest has you covered. Nice smile, Brad. Nice. Thanks. Crest 3D White. 100% more stain removal. Crest, the #1 toothpaste brand in America.
Just between us, cleaning with a mopping bucket is such a hassle. Ugh. Well, I switched to Swiffer WetJet, and it's awesome. It's an all-in-one that absorbs dirt and grime deep inside.
And it helps prevent streaks and haze.
Stop cleaning and start Swiffering.
You are watching News 3 Now this morning.
Welcome back. A local business on a mission to help its employees achieve life-changing goals in the 608.
This is so inspiring. Oh, I love this morning. Has some really cool stuff. Josh Sprider is here to tell us about The Dream Generators. I love that title.
You know, we always talk about life is too short, right? So why not be happy and make some fun with it? So we're taking you to Rock County this morning, where one business is doing that. They're putting workplace happiness front and center. United Alloy started the Dream Generators program a few years ago. Coach Bob is the inspiration behind it. You might recognize Bob Growney. He spent 4 decades in education, and after retiring, he found a new calling. Now he works with employees at United Alloy in Janesville and finding ways to help them achieve what they want in life, whether that's at work or personal goals.
People don't realize that they can really go beyond what they think they can do. And so when they break down those barriers and they get through the failures in life or the failures in achieving that dream, we spend time talking about that and processing that to make sure that the little things that happen that bring on that failure don't happen again.
One of the folks Coach Bob has been working with is Richard Lascano. Richard has been with United Alloy for 8 years as a welder, but he wanted a chance to challenge himself in new and artistic ways. Well, he did just that. Coming up here in our next half hour, you're going to see the impact the Dream Generators program has had on Richard and others and how it's spreading positivity through the community. A little bit of a tease behind us this morning. That is Gloria the Eagle, and you're going to learn a little bit more about that creation coming up in about 30 minutes.
Oh, very cool. So someone in this Dream Generators program put that together.
Put that together. So it all started there at work, but this was kind of a little side thing that Richard did. So it's pretty cool, guys.
I love that you're giving us a sneak peek back here because some of the close-ups are really intricate. The leaves, the claws.
This took some time. This took some energy, and obviously, you know, we have to have the drive to be able to do that. So kind of cool to see how the Dream Generators was able to help Richard and, you know, getting his dreams.
Yeah, there's a bigger meaning here. It's not just this beautiful sculpture, which is impressive in itself. There's a bigger meaning behind
inspiring story that, you also stay tuned for about 6:45.
Looking forward to it. Love seeing employers helping out their employees any way they can.
Yeah, you bet.
Hey, don't forget to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. Reach out on social media or email him for a chance to be featured.
Chris Reese always inspiring us, particularly this week with that gorgeous forecast, Chris.
Yes, it is. Head out the door this week. Look for temperatures that are topping out in, or if you head out the door this morning, not this week, but this morning, look for temperatures that are starting out into the 50s and 60s this morning. Middleton just dropped from 60 to 59, 57 across Plains, 59 in Verona as well. Belleville waking up at 59 early on this morning, 59 in Stoughton as well. So it's a popular number. At Dane County Regional Airport, it is 63. That's the official temperature for the city of Madison right now. Winds are out of the west at 3 miles per hour. Dew points are hanging out into the mid-50s. Janesville joining the party at 63 as well, 60 for Watertown and Monroe. Lone Rock at 61, a lot of 50s showing up across parts of the Driftless region as well. All this is to say, it is a very comfortable morning, and part of why it's so comfortable is the fact that dew points that were closer to being in the 70s yesterday, we call that the air you can wear, dew points this morning are down into the 50s. This is a much drier, much more crisp brand of air that has worked its way into the picture, and that's what's responsible for all the dry weather that we have in play right now. High pressure is in control. The cold front yesterday that developed to our south and pushed towards the south and east, that continues to do so. In the meantime, we'll be staying dry. So as you head out the door this morning, don't look for any issues. I don't anticipate any issues. Look for everything that's positive. By the way, what you're seeing on radar in the green, that is radar feedback. We'll get rid of that as the day goes on. But other than the feedback, Doppler track completely quiet for us as we are done with all of our shower chances. Let's plan out the day. Here's how the rest of things are expected to play out. This is lunchtime. Northwesterly winds hang out with us. Temperatures will generally be into the mid-70s as you go throughout the day. We push forward. Now we're at 4 o'clock. We will top out right around 76, 77, depending on where you are. So call it a sunny 75 kind of day, give or take a degree or two. Overnight tonight, we'll drop down into the upper 50s. Tomorrow, we do the same type of deal, but we're a little bit warmer. Look for more of the low 80s showing up tomorrow. 81 to 82 will be the more popular numbers there. That being said, I want to take you through the weekend. Labor Day weekend is coming up. While you are sleeping, Friday night into Saturday, there will be a chance to see some showers around here, but then we really start to clear things out. Saturday afternoon is great. Sunday afternoon looks dry as well. Even your Monday afternoon stays dry. That carries us perhaps into Tuesday, even Wednesday. We're really in a pattern where, other than the rain chance that happens while most of us are asleep, we are looking to stay dry, and your forecast shows that. 77 on Saturday, 76 on Sunday. Your Labor Day Monday, 78, perhaps 80 Tuesday and Wednesday.
Great couple of days for big events here. Back to school, Badger game, Labor Day, everything looking nice.
Yes, Mother Nature said, I'll comply with this one.
I like it. Chris Reese, thank you. 6:19 as August comes to an end, the Brewers find themselves clawing for a chance to play in the playoffs. They're 6 back in the NL Central, 1.5 back for that last wild card spot with 35 games left to go. Last night, they opened their series against the Pittsburgh Pirates down at American Family Field. The 3-run homer from O'Neill Cruz in the 5th and another by the Pirates in the 6th puts them up 2 entering the final stretch here. And freshly called up rookie Garrett Mitchell chose the right time to hit his first home run, tying the game at 5 in the 8th. In the bottom of the 9th, Keston Hira hitting a walk-off home run for the Brewers, making that final 7-5. First pitch tonight, 7:10.
Badger football just about here, folks. Fall camp is officially over. First game of the 2022 season now just a few days away. The Badgers return to Camp Randall for the first time in 287 days, and they are full of excitement.
We've been practicing our tails off, and it's time to display what we've been practicing all this whole offseason.
Thinking about it, you know, at night I lose some sleep over it. Just, you know, overexcitement about the first game, and just taking that first carry and getting to play against people in different color jerseys for the first time. It's definitely exciting.
Badgers open up, of course, against Illinois State, a team they've never played before. The Redbirds are an FCS school from the Missouri Valley. That doesn't mean anything to the Badgers, though. They are sticking to the company line and saying they are treating every opponent the same. Kickoff, 6 p.m. And don't forget to tune in to the first Badger Blueprint of the season right here on News 3. That's Wednesday at 10 o'clock. Zach Hanley and Jim Polzine will get you ready for the season opener.
All right, at 6:21, coming up in our next half hour, the future for Project Artemis after a delayed launch this week.
Stay with us.
This portion of News 3 Now is brought to you by Shopko Optical.
Cobus and Buses, now hiring.
My name is Mike Williams. I've been driving school bus off and on for 21 years. Here at our terminal, we're kind of like a family too. Somebody has an issue with a bus, other people kick in and help and get the job done.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job so you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. Enjoy the open road and make no monthly payments for 90 days on all Silverado pickups. Plus, get 2.89% financing when you finance with GM Financial. Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in Wisconsin.
I've traveled every road in this here land. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the deserts bare, man. I breathed the mountain air, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Pittsburgh, Parkersburg, Gravelburg, Colorado, Ellen City, Cedar City, Dodge City, what a pity. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere.
Menards is your lighting headquarters. We have a great selection of lights from top brands, including Good Earth Lighting. Good Earth light fixtures are eco-friendly and super efficient, saving you money on your next electric bill. Get a light that complements your unique style, has cutting edge and innovative features, or helps you with your home projects. Right now, save 11% on all Good Earth light fixtures at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Wisconsinites don't back down from hard work. We got self-starters and never-stoppers. Folks who help feed a nation. Pioneers in innovation. Teachers and third shifters like my parents. You deserve a senator who protects your jobs, not one who sends them overseas. I work to bring manufacturing back home so we can make things in Wisconsin again. When we harness what we have, we can change where we're going. I'm Mandela Barnes, and I approve this message.
I'm Bob Adcock with Circle A Land and Livestock, and this is my John Deere.
been with Sloan Implement since my father started farming, my grandfather started farming. They are a family business that's been around for generations, and that's very important to us. The personnel, the customer service that they provide, it's maybe not, you could say Sloan's first, but they put customers first. And that's why I think Sloan's first.
Cobeson Buses, now hiring.
Working with Cobeson, it's definitely been great because of the flexibility. If you do need time off, they work around you. They definitely try to make it a company that's based for you.
Visit Cobeson.com to apply.
Welcome back. Take a look at Kevin's morning. My goodness, what a close-up shot.
Could you get any closer to that butterfly?
I think you can get closer.
Chris's hat, the coffee has hit Chris Stanford this morning.
Yes, it has. It has hit.
My goodness. So I have a teacher. I have a story you guys got to listen to.
Okay, settle in, folks.
Taking the floor. Everybody sit down. Grab a cup of coffee. I have a teacher in Highland who raises monarch butterflies.
Named?
Kirsten Roosh. She does a lovely job. She's always posting about them on Facebook. They're hard to find these days. Endangered.
They are?
They are. This is a big deal. So anyway, I have been meaning to get out there and do a story with her, and we haven't gotten out there. I've been bugging Josh to do it in the 608
You've been bugging him.
Bugging Josh. Oh my gosh. Okay, no more coffee for you. Hand that over. Anyway, Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin.
Kirsten Roosh really appreciates.
Does Chris have a story now?
I was going to say in first grade we raised these.
Monarchs?
Yeah. And then we released them out to the wild. But we did it like every so often. We'd go and we'd raise them. They were caterpillars and we'd feed them and such. And they became butterflies and then we'd go release them.
Do you not have a story about monarchs?
I don't know if we have time for it now.
Yeah, we got
That being said,
a
here's
little
the bus
into the
stop
weeds.
forecast. Head out the door this morning. Oh my gosh, it's going to be a nice day. Bus pickup time at the bus stop. Temperatures will be into the lower 60s, but by the time the bus is dropping anyone off at home this afternoon, we'll be right around 75.
Did we drop the Starbucks story again?
We did.
Pumpkin Spice Latte is back today, everybody.
Fall.
We'll be back after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
This Labor Day, we want you to enjoy all the fall things without worrying about affording all the things. So we promise to have you back if you just promise to take in the fall colors. Seasons change, but our Lowe's price promise is every day. Shop fall at Lowe's today.
What's so great about being a Pick and Save Boost member? Free delivery on the Pick and Save products you love and more rewards like double fuel points. Boost by Pick and Save Fresh Perks, a new level of membership starting as low as $59 a year. Learn more at pickandsave.com.
If Tim Michaels is governor, here's what reproductive health care would look like in Wisconsin. Providing abortions? A felony. Exceptions in cases of rape or incest? None. Here's what Michaels says to Wisconsin women who get pregnant after being raped. To ask her to go through the birth is not unreasonable. Tim Michaels is a radical and divisive politician coming for your rights. Wisconsin women deserve better. Vote no on Tim Michaels.
Who needs pants?
Got it.
Come on, let's go. Hustle.
Stroller?
Double stroller. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm gonna fall up.
When you're traveling with 3 kids and pretty much everything they own,
Hi guys, welcome.
it matters where you stay. Hilton for the stay.
With Honda, every summer adventure is the destination. Take your adventures farther with Honda, America's most fuel-efficient, full-line automaker. Hurry into a local Honda dealer where new vehicles are arriving daily.
Look, it's a Dupaco. We're not a bird or a plane. We are a mighty credit union, born of thrift and laser focused on the interests of our members. Harnessing the combined power of more than 144,000 members and businesses, we work to put money back where it belongs, into your community and into your pocket, working tirelessly to help you pursue your dreams. Isn't that super? Join the movement at dupaco.com/super. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Morgan Murphy Media's Madison area affiliates are expanding our community outreach efforts to attract a more diverse pool of candidates to fill current and future job vacancies. Your local organization is encouraged to assist in this effort by referring qualified applicants. If you wish to be notified of employment opportunities at Morgan Murphy Media, please contact the Director of Human Resources in writing or via email, or check current job listings by logging on to channel3000.com/jobs.
Right now, a staffing shortage that might make it difficult for you to get your prescriptions from the doctor.
Also, heard on the trail, a biker shares his story hitting a cord strung neck high.
And we are watching the bus stop forecast for you this morning. Some of those kids head back.
The forecast is almost too good to be true.
That's one way to put it.
It's just
good.
It's good.
Are you lying to us?
Good.
No, meteorologists do not ever lie.
I don't know what to say to that. I'm not sure I can respond to that.
We don't, but no, I'm being honest. The forecast is actually a pretty good one out there. There are some rain chances, but they're real minor at this point, and they're timed out where most of us will be asleep. So
yesterday, felt that humidity. I mean, it was humid. It was humid yesterday. What are we going to feel today?
It's not humid.
Not humid. I'm telling you, it's too good to be true.
I know. No,
Better not be lying to us.
It's completely swept out, folks. So as anyone is headed to the bus stop this morning, temperatures are in the 60s early on. Midday, we're in the 70s, but by the time the buses drop in, the kiddos off later on, it'll be about 75, and we keep that sunshine around. So grab the sunglasses as you do head out the door today. Leave the umbrella at home. No real need for the jacket or coat either, because it's so comfortable out and about. This is Doppler track. It is completely quiet for us. That's some good news. Janesville and Madison are both at 63, 59 for Wisconsin, Dells, Mineral Point, and Camp Douglas this morning. Towards the eastern part of the viewing area, we see a little bit more of those temperatures into the 60s. Watertown at 60, 61, and Juneau at this point. But dew points are into the mid-50s. Yesterday at this time, a lot of those dew points are around 70, but the dew point is 55 right now. That being said, planning out your day, it's low humidity. We do top out at 76, but even at dinner time, it's sunny, and a lot of those temperatures stay into the lower 70s at this point. Soak that up and enjoy it. One thing I am looking at, though, is above normal temperatures as we start to head towards the middle of September.
Okay, Chris Reese, we like to hear that. Thank you very much. It is 6:31. Staffing shortages and burnout causing problems for pharmacies across the state.
Our Shane Hogan is here now to tell us what exactly is going on. Hey there, Shane.
Hey, Chris. In Milwaukee, some major pharmacies are shutting down in the middle of the day, as they say it's simply because they just don't have enough people on staff. Pharmacy giant Walgreens has changed their hours, making it harder for people to get the service they need. The company says they are experiencing staffing challenges, and part of it is due to COVID-related services. UW-Madison pharmacy professor David Kraling says pharmacist burnout is to blame.
The new phenomenon is that COVID threw an extra shock to the system that made some work environments, and maybe a lot of work environments, challenging. Staffing issues, customer complaints, extra duties.
The universities have increased their programs to try to combat these staffing shortages. The Bureau of Labor Statistics had forecast a 4 to 6% growth rate of pharmacists between 2019 and 2020, but that was before the pandemic. Now the Bureau projects a 2% decline in pharmacists over the next decade. So next time you head to your pharmacy, might be worth checking their hours to make sure it is indeed open. And you know, this is a critical service for a lot of people in our community, so something to keep in mind, that is for sure.
Yes, certainly inconvenient timing.
And maybe a wake-up call for us to give our pharmacists a little bit of grace.
Yeah, that's true.
That's right.
All right. Thanks, Jane. Appreciate it. And more headlines this morning. A man accused of killing his girlfriend and fleeing the state has been brought back to Dane County.
71-year-old Jose Luis Gonzalez was arrested in the state of Delaware last week. He's being charged with first-degree intentional homicide in the death of Dora Zarate. Zarate was killed here in Dane County in the town of York earlier this year. A criminal complaint alleges the two were in a relationship the Zarate was trying to get out of. Gonzalez was allegedly at her house the day her body was discovered. He reportedly left Wisconsin the days following the murder and traveled to Delaware, where he was ultimately arrested.
In Milwaukee, police are still looking for a driver accused of running a red light just outside of Pfizer Forum over the weekend and hitting and killing a 26-year-old man. The department releasing these new photos of the black pickup truck involved. It's a 2021 or 2022 Dodge Ram 1500 TRX. Now, take a look at the very recognizable amber lights on the hood and on the side mirrors. The truck also likely has some front-end damage, too. The Department of Transportation says pedestrian deaths have soared 80% since 2009. They estimate more than 7,300 pedestrians were killed in 2021 alone. 3/4 of those deaths happened at night. And studies by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety show automatic braking meant to help drivers typically perform well in daylight. But the 23 vehicles tested at night, of those, only 4 received a superior rating.
The Ford Mustang Mach-E, the Nissan Pathfinder, and then the Toyota Highlander and the Toyota Camry. Those were the 4 vehicles that got our best rating.
The IHS sees a way for automakers to quickly make some improvements here. It's hoped that these tweaks will lead to fewer crashes and make a big difference.
Police in Oshkosh are looking for an escaped inmate who walked away from a minimum security facility on Monday. Michael Blake left the Winnebago Correctional Center sometime between 12 and 2 yesterday. He could be traveling in a bronze Ford Explorer SUV with Wisconsin plates. The number right there on your screen, it starts with AJF. Brown Ford Explorer here. If you have any idea where he might be, or if you see him or that type of SUV around the state, call Winnebago County Crime Stoppers.
To a story now that's getting a lot of traction on channel3000.com this morning regarding safety on our bike trails. Now, recently, a biker ran into a cord hanging across a bridge right here at the section of trail at Cannonball Pass, right near Allied Drive. The group Madison Bikes now wants to raise some awareness of 2 incidents in particular to make sure that no one else is hurt. We talked to Greg Goldstein, who ran into the line last Friday. He has a mark on his neck and bruises on his arms and legs.
Was about here at about, I can only guess about 5 feet up. Caught me in the neck. It broke. My neck broke it. That's not a bad thing. It didn't break my neck.
Could you imagine?
No, that's terrifying.
It is. It is. So the first incident happened Friday, and then yesterday morning, the cord was there again, right in the same spot on the bridge. This time, though, Greg was ready. He called authorities. They took down the wire. It was an HDMI cable, one of those computer cables you'd use to hook a device up to your computer.
So very small. And likely black, so you wouldn't see it in the dark.
Oh, good. Yeah, at dark, too. He says his headlights barely caught the thing, but it was too late at that point. We did reach out to Madison Police to learn more about this, have not yet heard back. Goldstein, though, does thank them for their help and says they told him that they're investigating how to move forward.
Just a scary situation. I was telling you, I'm glad that we have such a vocal biking community to let other folks know this is happening.
Yeah, kudos to Madison Bikes for stepping up and letting us know about this, too, and talking to us and being so open about it, getting us in touch with the biker who this happened to, and getting the word out there for something the bikers need to be aware of.
Yeah, keep an eye out. Okay, school just a few days away for most students in Wisconsin, with many heading back on Thursday, and that's actually in accordance with state law. For more than 20 years now, Wisconsin requires public schools to start no earlier than September 1st. Last year, some lawmakers tried to get rid of that rule, citing lost learning time during the pandemic and wanting to restore local control to school districts. However, Wisconsin's tourism industry pushed back, saying an earlier start date would hurt business. Districts can request an exemption with the state to start earlier, but they need to prove extraordinary circumstances is what they're called. Things like major construction projects, a natural disaster, code violations, that sort of thing. Regardless, even if a district doesn't meet those requirements, faculty work days and athletics, those are still allowed to be scheduled before September 1st.
NASA engineers are working to solve a number of issues that postponed the launch of their Artemis rocket yesterday. They need to work quickly if they want to hit the next launch date set for Friday. Overnight, before the launch was scrubbed, there was a leak of some highly explosive liquid nitrogen, and once that was taken care of, a fuel line failed to chill one of the engines. Vice President Kamala Harris was there hoping to see the launch yesterday.
The work that happened today was a test that is also going to teach us
well, we can learn about what was working and what wasn't working. Innovation requires this kind of moment.
So even if engineers can resolve the issues quickly, there is still a 60% chance of a no-go due to Friday's weather forecast. 6:39 this morning. We're going to keep track of your traffic and have your back-to-school forecast and that Labor Day weekend forecast.
And a Rock County business on a mission to help its employees achieve life-changing goals. Josh Breider getting an inside look at the Dream Generators program. That's in the 608.
It's Terrific Tuesdays at Hy-Vee. This Tuesday, 8-ounce thick-cut pork chops, only 99 cents each, and a half dozen Scotcheroo bars for only $4.99. Tuesday only. And visit HyVeeDeals.com for even more deals.
Sure feels good when you get it right. And with the #1 power toothbrush brand recommended by dental professionals, Philips Sonicare makes it easy for you to always get brushing right.
I worked really hard to save for retirement, worked all the hours I could, whatever it took. But Ron Johnson thinks we should consider raising the retirement age for Social Security and Medicare. That's a terrible idea. And he voted over and over again to weaken and cut Medicare, driving up our costs. Ron Johnson even wanted to privatize Social Security, calling it a legal Ponzi scheme. Tell Ron Johnson to strengthen Medicare.
The garage door is America's new front door, so why not look at it in a whole new way? Let Precision's experienced designers come to you. Let us show you the difference a new Precision garage door can make.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Come on, Brian.
Dad, look.
Brian, come on!
I'm Courtney.
I'm Brian.
Ready, Brian? Summer won't last forever, but you can go out and make memories that will during Toyota's National Sales Event.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, a 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. See your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com to learn more.
Come in today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Velco Factory Direct. What does that mean? It means no middleman, no overpriced, underperforming windows. It means getting what you want, when you want, without breaking the bank. It means when you buy one window, you'll get one free. Yes, free. It means quality craftsmanship, custom designs, and a lifetime warranty. It means a team of window professionals dedicated to one thing above all, your delight. Buy one window, get one free, ends Labor Day. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feltco.
It's Terrific Tuesdays at Hy-Vee. This Tuesday, Townhouse Crackers, only $1.99. And Smart Ones frozen meals, 4 for only $5. Tuesday only. And visit HyVeeDeals.com for even more deals.
On the next Live at 4, we'll find out if your high schooler should take those college entrance exams.
And how much coffee is too much? Consumer Reports says while good for you, too much may be too much.
News 3 Now Sports brings you the Badger Blueprint. Join us every week for an exclusive look at Wisconsin football. From the practice field to the locker room to game day previews and highlights. Badger Blueprint, Wednesdays only on News 3 Now at 10.
You are watching News 3 Now this morning.
My name's Cammie and this is Oshi.
And I'm Matt. We're from Madison. Chris, plan our day.
Oh, we love the dog there. Hello to all of you. Here's what we're looking at today. It's going to be a nice one, starting out with very comfortable temperatures. In fact, in Madison, it is 63 right now. We're all hanging out into the upper 50s to low 60s, and the dew point is into the mid-50s. That is what's really helping to drive that comfort feel, especially after how humid it was out there yesterday. Sun coming up this morning. That's helping to warm all of us up. Temperatures across all of southern Wisconsin are pretty much into the 50s and or low 60s. But this is where the true comfort comes in. Dew points are into the 50s for everyone. No more 60s or even 70s when it comes to the dew points. That's when it's the air you can wear. This right here is incredibly refreshing. A cold front came through yesterday. That's the line of showers and thunderstorms that you see much farther to the south and east. As a result, we will continue to get in on a beautiful day. What you're seeing on radar right here This is just radar feedback, and I did not anticipate any of this to really go away very soon, but still know that it's feedback and not rain that we are seeing on the radar this morning. We are completely clear when it comes to our skies out there. Here's what I want to show you. This is future track as we plan out the day. This is noon. Temperatures are at 74 at this point in Madison. Later on this afternoon, 4 o'clock, we'll top out right around 76, and then it's a comfortable night tonight as well. We cool down towards 57 for your overnight low. Tomorrow, it's the same type of deal, but we're a little bit warmer. We still keep that northwesterly wind around, but we top out at 82 degrees. After that, our next rain chance happens while most of us are asleep Friday and into Saturday. This is midnight, well, 12:30, Friday night into Saturday. That clears out of here very quickly. By Saturday afternoon, it's all about the sunshine. That sticks with us through your Sunday afternoon. Even your Labor Day Monday looks dry as well, along with much of next week. In fact, the extended forecast, as we said at the start of the show, almost seems too good to be true. Our only chance of rain happens at night Friday. Otherwise, it is sunshine, low humidity, upper 70s and low 80s.
All right. Chris Reese, thank you very much. In the 608 this morning, a local business is on a mission to help its employees achieve life-changing goals.
Josh Sprider in the 608 this morning with more on the Dream Generators. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, very, very inspiring approach for this morning, guys. I'm super excited for this story. We are taking you to Rock County, where one business is putting workplace happiness front and center.
It inspired me to do more, more art, gave me more confidence in myself.
In downtown Janesville, you'll find Gloria the Eagle, but the story about how it got here, pretty amazing for Richard Lascano.
It was like a real dream come true.
For Lascano, his dream all started with this painting at United Alloy in Rock County, where he's been a welder for 8 years.
I'm just thinking to myself, like, I might as well try this program out to see what it's all about. The Dream Generators program helped me mentally be able to get everything in line.
United Alloy put the Dream Generators program in place a few years ago with the help of Coach Bob.
Have to have the right attitude and the desire and the drive to achieve.
You might recognize Bob Growney.
Yes!
He retired from Edgewood High School as principal after 40 years in education, but then had a new calling, Dream Generators coach. Coach Bob says it's all about breaking down the barriers and saying yes.
It's not me that does this. It's trying to mine that out of them so that they have the attitude and the right energy to accomplish what they want to accomplish. When you talk to people, they all have dreams. And so it was a matter of pinning those dreams down and taking baby steps to build confidence first and then eventually get into their final dream.
And for United Alloy, having employees feeling fulfilled in both work and personal life is a win-win.
Helping your employees have a better life overall, whether it's here or outside of work, is going to help your bottom line too. So why would you not? Absenteeism has dropped, and overall, I think people are just, even if they aren't seeing Coach Bob, they feel good about saying, oh, my company offers this.
Lascano tells me it's humbling as his family moved here to the States to live out the American dream.
And I'm hoping that this inspires not just my family, but other people around too, that just because you start in a situation doesn't mean you got to end in that situation.
It's that inspiration driving Richard forward with fresh perspective and new dreams.
I like the ups and downs and the not knowing, what's going to happen. That feeds me, I guess.
About 30 to 40 other people have had a very similar experience like Richard at United Alloy, which prides itself on being a family business. There are a couple of other companies here in Wisconsin that have programs similar to this one.
Boy, I bet you could hear from many different employees who were impacted by this, huh?
Isn't that crazy? We talk about over the last couple of years how workplace happiness has become front and center because of COVID. People are changing the way that they want to live their life. Life is too short. Well, look at that. They're not only being really successful at work, but they're also being able to work on those personal dreams as well. And as an employer, I think that's what you should be doing, right? To be able to keep people. I mean, he's been there for 8 years, and I'm guessing now he's going to want to stay there forever.
I think this is a good lesson for other leaders, other managers, other employees or employers in the area.
Yeah,
huh?
And it's important to note, even, you saw his work of art there, Gloria the Eagle. He did all that on his free time. So that was like during his lunch breaks. That was during his, other breaks throughout the day. So all of that was off the clock.
I didn't know that. Wow.
But instead of taking his hour lunch, he would do that instead. So pretty amazing.
Yeah, educators continuing to touch lives.
Yeah.
They just cut from a different cloth.
Yes.
Thanks, Josh. Hey, don't forget to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. Reach out on social media or email him for a chance to be featured.
All right, it is just about 6:49. Coming up in the morning sprint, some changes to the Madison Ironman in a couple weeks that could impact your commute.
And if you got a little kiddo turning 3 soon, let us know so we can show their picture on TV.
Look Who's 3 is sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
Slumberland Furniture has savings up to 50% off list prices, or in some cases, even more, at our Labor Day sale on now. Shop our big selection of sectionals, sofas, recliners, dining, and bedrooms. Shop the huge Labor Day sale on now.
If Tim Michaels is governor, here's what reproductive health care would look like in Wisconsin. Providing abortions? A felony. Exceptions in cases of rape or incest? None. Here's what Michaels says to Wisconsin women who get pregnant after being raped. To ask her to go through the birth is not unreasonable. Tim Michaels is a radical and divisive politician coming for your rights. Wisconsin women deserve better. Vote no on Tim Michaels.
Want a flatter, tighter tummy? Then check out new Ab EX from Sono Bello.
Dr. Orden, after my pregnancies, my body just never bounced back. I had this stomach overhang that made me really self-conscious.
It's not your fault. That stubborn fat and excess skin is extremely hard to get rid of with both diet and exercise alone.
That's exactly why I went to Sono Bello. I really trust their team of experts, and I finally got the flat stomach I had always wanted.
Introducing Ab EX from Sono Bello. Remove fat and lose excess skin permanently in just one visit.
Ab EX is a great alternative to a tummy tuck, so that stomach overhang that you mentioned becomes a flat, tight tummy fast.
Schedule your free, no obligation consultation now to learn more about Ab EX by Sono Bello. Call 1-800-823-4679 or go to sonobello.com.
This month, shop Surgenian's semi-annual sale. We offer the largest Core-Tex selection in Madison. Carpet featuring Pet Solutions nylon, timeless hardwood, and more. Surgenian's semi-annual sale has savings up to 25% in all departments. Local, sustainable Surgenian's.
They say a good steak shouldn't be covered in sauce. That's why this prime rib is covered in fire-roasted peppers and provolone. But if you want sauce, it's in the bag. Arby's, we have the meat.
How do you use your energy? Hitting the ball farther than yesterday? Fielding whatever comes your way? Trying to shine as bright as the sun? At Alliant Energy, we bring more clean, renewable energy to our customers every single day to power what matters to you. Because even during the most powerful moments in our lives, we're not thinking about power. We're thinking about each other. Alliant Energy, powering beyond.
Get up to 50% off list prices or more at our Labor Day mattress sale at Slumberland Furniture. Like this special purchase Sealy Posturepedic for just $5.99, or this ultra firm Sealy Posturepedic for $10.99. For your easiest shopping ever, Slumberland Furniture.
Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
6:52, time for the morning sprint.
President Biden will be in Wisconsin on Labor Day. A White House spokesperson says the president will visit both Milwaukee and Pittsburgh to, quote, celebrate Labor Day and the dignity of American workers. The president's visit will include an appearance at Labor Fest in Milwaukee that takes place at the Henry Meyer Festival grounds.
And a heads up here, a couple of weekends, the Ironman is going to be back. In addition to the Ironman, the Badgers are also going to be hosting their second game of the year. So a little something different this year for the Ironman. They will now make it 2 days instead of one. The half Ironman will begin the 20th year celebrations on Saturday, and then the full Ironman will be on Sunday. Race organizers say they'll likely continue to split the race into 2 days.
Janesville police searching for a man who allegedly robbed a gas station yesterday after threatening a clerk with a knife. Take a look at these pictures. A suspect entered Lyons Quick Mart on East Racine Street in Janesville just before 4 a.m. and then left on a bike. Police are asking anybody who might have seen something to give them a call. And some breaking news overnight, a state of emergency in Jackson, Mississippi, where floodwaters are leaving residents with little or no drinking water or any other type of water. Fire hydrants are dry there. There isn't even enough water to flush toilets. This all comes after record-setting rain resulting in major flooding, causing the city's water treatment facility to fail. Mississippi's governor is telling people not to drink whatever water they do have.
Madison police say they arrested a man Saturday night for driving under the influence and then running from officers. Police say a 59-year-old was driving 19 over the speed limit on East Wash. It was just before 10 p.m. when officers tried to stop him. The driver turned the vehicle off the road onto South Livingston Street, got out and ran. Officers tracked him down. That man faces charges of resisting and operating while intoxicated.
Madison police also investigating shots fired overnight after they say a glass door of an apartment was shattered. Officers were sent to a building along Brittany Place near Elver Park on the west side just after midnight. People reported hearing shots fired there, but no property damage or shell casings were found. If you know anything or might have heard something, you should call the Madison Area Crime Stoppers.
Fort McCoy locked down briefly over the weekend because of a security concern. Officials at the installation say that police were alerted at 11 o'clock Sunday night. Emergency personnel placed the facility on lockdown out of an abundance of caution. Further investigation revealed there was never a threat to the fort or its personnel. The lockdown was lifted at 2:30 Monday morning.
Tennis icon Serena Williams' swan song at the U.S. Open, starting with the win over Danka Kovinic in her first singles match. Williams has never lost in the first round in New York. This is likely her last tournament, as she announced in Vogue magazine. She'll play again on Wednesday. She'll also play at the Open as a duo with her sister Venus. That also starts on Wednesday.
President Biden will deliver a primetime speech on Thursday from Philadelphia. It'll be on democracy and the nation's standing in the world. It comes 2 months before the midterm elections.
Today marks 1 year since the last of the U.S. military left Afghanistan, ending America's longest war. In the chaotic days leading up to the withdrawal, a suicide bomb killed 13 U.S. troops and 170 others. Veterans groups in the U.S. helping Afghans resettle across the country say they're receiving support from President Biden this week.
Lots of sunshine headed out the door this morning. Enjoy that. Our temperature now at 62 degrees, 2 points still to the mid-50s. That has not changed all morning long. It's going to be a great low humidity day. 76 is where we top out this afternoon at 4 o'clock. We'll be down to about 71 as we move to your evening dinner time. Enjoy the great day for everyone across the state. Overnight tonight, we'll see clear skies. Your temperatures cool down into the 50s.
Sounds great. Chris Reese, thank you very much.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll have another news update coming up here in about 30 minutes.